thank you guys for being here. If you don't know who I am jblader, and I do streams here a few times a week. I try to do something almost every day. It's been a little hectic around the holiday season, but I want to thank you guys for being here. Let's get started with the stream. What's going on, guys? jblader here. I've been having a good day. Kind of busy, but you know how that is, right? I'll tell you a little bit more about it as we get going. We're starting over here at the cow farm. I want to say, if you're watching afterwards, keep in mind I have a Discord if you're interested. Subscribe if you're interested in Minecraft stuff. I do a variety of video game stuff here, mostly Minecraft and Pokemon and stuff. So, and yes, over here at the cow farm because been running out of food, so we're gonna be over here for a little bit. Anyway, had work today. It went well. So we've had events going on this month, and I usually am doing design stuff, but they had to pull me off today to do like more retail side stuff because we were so busy that like people were coming in and not having questions answered and leaving, and then we were also understaffed because two temporary workers didn't come in, so they had me out on the floor answering questions, trying to be nice to people. And you see those posts that are like, you know, it's the holiday season, please be nice to retail workers. It is so true. I tell you, like, you know, the meme about Karens or like 40-year-old moms being the worst. They legit can be. Like, some people are just so impatient. Be patient with people. They're like, people are not going to be spiteful, and like they're not doing it because they hate you or anything. Sometimes it's just situations are out of their control and they're just making the best out of it, and a lot of the times they're just going to be the messenger, you know. It's like you're talking to an employee that's making minimum wage, like they're just the messenger. Don't take it out on them, you know. Everybody's got their own stuff to deal with, but it was a nice day. It wasn't that bad. There was one or two people that were a little unhappy with their experience, but they didn't take it out on me, so that's preferred, I guess. Yeah, we can get back to doing some design stuff tomorrow. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I don't know if you guys celebrate Christmas, but if you do, Merry Christmas. I'm probably going to take a break from streaming for the next few days just to rest up. I'm a Christian. I celebrate Christmas. I usually am with my parents, but I'm not going to be with them this year. I'm going to stay here, but we're going to celebrate another weekend. And so I'm just going to kind of rest up on the 25th. They live a few hours away. I could drive down, but I just saw them last weekend. They drove up for like a dinner, so we're going to do something a little different. And that's about all that is going on with me. We're over here at the cow breeder. I don't think I've ever showed this off. I need to streamline this a little bit because you can see it's not the best. It's functional. It works. I'll show you the rest of it now. Also, music today. We're listening to relaxing Pokemon music on YouTube. Some great, you know, bit style music. Some of my favorite. And if you have anything you want to talk about or anything like that, feel free to put it in chat. We'll have some other people hop in here later. We have a few regulars that watch nowadays. And I appreciate you guys being here. So, thank you for being here. Let's finish doing this and we'll go. I think I did the vines to stop entity cramming. Alright, see, that should be enough beef to last us until we figure out villager trading golden carrot stuff. So, yep, that's where the cows go when you breed them. And then up here I have like little trays with cows in them, and then a water stream underneath that, and then up here I have the wheat farm. So I harvest the wheat, do that, and it just goes down like that, and it works pretty well. I'm falling. Okay, so let's go throw this in the furnace, and I came over here just to get wheat to breed some sheep because we're going to need it for today's episode. And I was like, well, I'm over here, and I go through steak like a madman, so I must as well do something about it. So the cow farm is labeled. Yeah, I've been clearing this out some. It's not that far from my house. Not very far at all. Alright. So I've been working on some landscaping stuff. I gotta show you guys what I've been up to. Let's drop this stake in here and we'll do a fly around and I'll show you what I've been up to. First off, I've been adding some landscaping. So if we take a look over here, you'll see I added some trees. Over here I added some what are supposed to be like grapevines. Yeah, rows of grapevines next to the beehive greenhouses we added in the last one. Which they're a nice little addition. I do have cows over here, but I don't breed those. Okay. And then if we head over here to the garage, which we worked on a few episodes ago, you'll be able to see that I started adding strips of green carpet to make it look like it's a manicured lawn. And yes, this is what we've began doing. And also hides lighting, so that's kind of why I do it. So, yes. So we started doing that. And then I started putting a wall around a decorative wall around the perimeter of the area, so we know where the lawn goes. So you'll see we have this diorite wall, and it goes around here as well. Very, very simple wall. I missed a spot there, apparently. And then it gets cut off here. So we're going to work on this front part today. And have a good time doing that, hopefully. Now, I might have just unloaded those furnace chunks, so I need to go see if that broke anything. I really hope it didn't. Okay, I don't think it did. Pretty sure that would have stopped. This thing can be a little buggy if the chunks are unloaded. But it's generally pretty good. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, furnace still working. We're good to go there. Hey, okay. Let's place some more carpet. If we move these over one, then we can hide it. So let's do that. All right. Should maybe go get some more supplies so we can do this a little bit faster. Because this is going to be kind of slow. That's not too slow. Or I need to like offset the carpet so we don't have to cover these up. Whatever, we're just gonna do it like this. For now, it'll be fine. But you can see it goes through quite a lot of carpet. Oh wait, this is gonna be changed anyway because of... yeah, there's gonna be decor on the building there, so we'll just pause on that one. We'll move this one over though. Excuse me. All right. So I could just build a carpet duplicator, but I'm gonna get it the legitimate way, I think. Why is there a... what? It must have fallen off of that and landed on here? That's so random. Random salmon. Okay. So we're gonna try to get our stock of sheep up. I need to make sure they're all green at this point, because I don't gain anything by not having green ones. Actually, I do need a few dark gray ones, but I don't think I need any more gray ones. We might just keep collecting some just in case, because all these should be, or most of these I'm breeding should be green here, so that's fine. Buddy, get out of there. You've been in there for like 2 days. Dear Lord. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of this for right now. I could make a sheep farm that's a little bit more sophisticated, but I feel like by the time I do that, I could just get the wool I need. Let's go get some dark gray. Or some regular gray, I guess, and we'll do that too. Because we need that for the road. I don't like the too tall. That's better. Yes. Okay. Let's chuck some of these items away. Don't need those. Those can be gone. And then I think I stored some stuff in here. Yeah, we got some green in here. Put that away. And then let's also grab the... let's see if I have any gray. I have 1 gray. That is fine. Make a little more. Okay. I can't tell which of these are gray. Alright. that should be a lot of carpet. And they're phantoms. Yeah, they're over there. Alright. Not a huge fan of phantoms being in the game. Very, very more annoying than anything else. Wait, I only have 9 dark gray. So I need to get jack-o'-lanterns. And okay, let's go get jack-o'-lanterns, and we're gonna need some more dark gray before we get going too far here. Okay. Hey, Anthea. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Do I have enough dark gray now? 10? Come on, I need more than 10. I should maybe dye more sheep dark gray. Because I do need more dark gray. Oh man, there's more there. Oops. Okay. That should be enough to last us for at least like 10 minutes. Alright. I wonder what this looks like. I wonder what it looks like if I like stagger it. That looks pretty good. We might have to go back and do some of that. Kind of like mix it up a bit. Hey, that blends in pretty good. I'm just placing these randomly. I could count it out, but I'm choosing not to. Because I don't know if it matters. I'm not sure. Also, some of these fall on edges, and I can't have it be on edges, so we just do it like this. It'll be okay. think that looks better than having torches there, and we don't have to worry about mobs. That's I mean, I want this place to be as mob proof as possible. It's really hard to have an entire like huge area like this mob proof, but as much as possible would be nice. I build on a world for like, I've been playing on this world for like 4.5 months, maybe 4.5 months. I just set really simple goals, and if I don't feel motivated to do a project, I swap to a different project. So like my goal today is to finish the lawn. I don't know. It's just fun for me to do something simple like that. So I just want to finish this area, this huge area here. I don't know if it's gonna get done, but that's my next target goal, is to finish the lawn here. Like I started this building, and then I just lost all motivation to do it. So I'm just not gonna finish it yet. I'll finish it eventually. But I'm waiting for the motivation to be right for that one. I do have a bee farm, but it is, well, okay, it's not really a bee farm. I did some stuff with bees in the other stream. I wouldn't call it a bee farm, though. It's just a, I just went and got some beehives out in the wilderness and then kind of put them in here. And I'm just letting them do their thing. And, I have a button here that can do that. Or do this. So yes, I have a bee farm, but it's not automated or advanced or anything like that. Very, very simple. Just made some bee houses basically. And I'll do more with bees later. But none of their mechanics really interest me right now. Like, I don't really want to do anything with bees right now. I mean, the honey bottles are kind of good for honey blocks, but beyond that, I don't really care right now. Yeah, they're not the best. I don't know if they're useless, but their uses are definitely pretty limited. So I think I'll come back to them later. Do more. Not really interested right now. But hopefully that answers your question on how I stay motivated. I just kind of hop around and do what I want to work on, and if I lose motivation for something, I hop to something else. I think it's also really healthy to have like other forms of creative outlets. Like, is there something else you do beyond play Minecraft that one might consider, you know, creative? Like, do you play music or do you draw? I think that's what's really cool, is like it can be a creative outlet, but if it's your only creative outlet, then I can see how people can get stuck. So I suggest being able to do a variety of games or a variety of you know, creative outlets, and then when you come back to Minecraft, sometimes you'll find some new inspiration. Yeah, but this is a multiplayer server, but not many people play on here. We have like 3 or 4 players. A lot of them struggled staying motivated too. And then a lot of them just have jobs and stuff like I do, so they just don't play that much. Alright. Is there another dark gray one here? Nope. Okay, Dick. Let's go place this one. Place that there. No, I can't do that. It's a corner. Or that's a side block. I can't do sides because you'll be able to see the orange of the jack-o'-lantern, and that's gonna like bother me. So we'll have to do it there. We'll do one here. I just want no mobs to really spawn on my driveway here. I don't really care if it looks the best. Let's put a light here, and we can put a green on it. That will do for me. That will do. Yeah, I'm really garbage with flying machines. I understand how they work, but I can't really build them. I'm not the best redstoner. I understand the basics of what items do, and that's about it. What the heck? Where did that sheep come from? What? Where did you come from? I want to change this. Just a wee bit. I could build a big Christmas tree. I feel like that would be... That's just not something I want to build right now. But, could be cool. I really want to finish the yard. I like landscaping. I feel like it's like the last step you can do to really make a build like look good. So it feels good to like be at that part of the process. When I was playing on a server with a ton of active players, I would build Christmas trees and stuff, and we would do server shenanigans, but it's hard to find people that want to do stuff like that. That's why I end up playing single player most of the time. It just happened that a few people wanted to start up the world again for 15, so 1.15. I was like, alright. I will play. That looks nice. Where did the chicken come from? I think mobs are just spawning here. Get off my lawn. Off my lawn. It looks a lot better like this than just like that. So we're gonna go back through and change some of that. I need to drop off items. Where did the pig come from? Oh wait, no, I think there was a pig in here. Never mind. Yeah, there were pigs in here, and they really like those blocks for some reason. This area is already laggy enough. I probably shouldn't add too many animals. But well, yeah. Even if you don't can't watch for that long, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for hopping in and watching for a little bit. All right. Thank you. It is a very large mansion. It has taken me a long time to build it. A very long project. Very, very long project. With an automatic sorter, automatic smelter, villager trading hall. It's got the works. The whole 9 yards. And I'm out of green. Out of green wool. And I want to start intermingling it with this stuff. So, you know what? I can actually smelt cactus and get some more green wool. So, I have a lot of cactus. Let's do that. Well, I'm glad it's a way for you to practice your English. Sounds very fun. Alright. So that stuff will get smelted. We can grab this. I should have a ton of white wool down here. White wool. I don't have as much as I thought, but that's still pretty good. I think I have more though. Somewhere, like in a shulker box or something. What people outside of the US think about Germany? You know, I think most. So what's really hard. I think what you're asking is what people in the US think about Germany. If that is what you're asking, it's really hard for me to say because there are so many people and I am just one person. But from what I see, Germany seems to be a country that is really on the rise and like making a lot of strides towards accepting technology and a variety of cultures and fixing wrongdoings. So I mean, like, I have nothing against really a lot of the European nations. Like, from what I see, seems dandy, seems good to me. Hope that answers your question. But it's really hard to get an idea of what people think because everyone's different. You know, everyone has an opinion. So I have nothing against Germany, but someone else, I can't imagine why they would, but someone else might. You know. Some people don't like people from the US, and there's not always a reason why. Sometimes it's just they do. They just don't. One of my friends in college or in university studied U.S.-German relations and German history. It was pretty interesting to hear her talk about stuff like that. Trying to understand what you're saying here. You don't see German memes there. Or so bad if I say it friendly. No, I don't see German memes, if that's what you're asking. I can't think of any. I mean, there are some, like, some people enjoy World War II memes, like Hitler-related memes, but most of the time it's just dark humor, so I don't know, who's to say. Oh, I don't want to see them. I see. Alright. It's looking good. Let's see how much of that stuff is smelted. Let's see. Almost all of it. Let's get back to landscaping. This area is starting to come together. What are we doing today? We are working on the what is going to be the lawn. It's so exciting. It's not that exciting. But I started off over at my cow farm. We were just getting some food. And then started collecting some wool, and then I started placing carpet and wool down for the turf of the mansion. I'll do a quick flyover just because I haven't done one in a while. So let's go take a gander. So off stream, I added these walls around the outside as well. So these little diorite kind of arching walls, we added those. And started putting in carpet like over the road, and started carpeting stuff. We started like expanding the sheep farm a little bit. We put a wall over here too. It's a really simple wall. It's just like a kind of 2 tall, and then it goes up to 3 tall. So there's a little arch, little arches in between, jack-o'-lanterns for lighting. And then everything inside of here is going to be the lawn, and so it'll have the wool things going on. And then we'll like go back and add some trees and stuff, and it'll be glorious. So that's what we're doing, just kind of taking it easy, having a chill day, getting ready for the holiday here in the US. Or I guess Christmas is a global holiday, as it should be. So just taking it easy. Yeah, memes in the US are huge. It's like parents know memes, TV shows quote memes, like little kids quote memes. It's like a culture. Memes are huge here. Very huge. Like, how did someone think of just doing funny pictures and then it turned into like meme culture? It's so bizarre. But it is what it is. They're invading your place. Your sanctuary. Your sanctum. I'm not gonna have any family over this year. I'm gonna keep it very quiet. The way I prefer it. I did stuff with my family last week, though. Today is Hanukkah as well, I believe. If you're Jewish and celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. Oops. Oh, that's gonna go into the iron supply. Oh well. Now you can hear the golems like cracking as they lose health, and it's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if you guys can hear it as... I know you can't hear it as loud as I can. I have my game sounds higher than I have the output, but yeah, it's kind of bothersome. Oh, that sounds cool. We should be very fortunate that you know, those of us that can have Christmas with family. I hope that, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't want to have Christmas with my family, but we should be really fortunate that we have the ability to. There are a lot of people that can't. It can be bothersome sometimes, but most of the time I feel like it should be a good thing. There are definitely some toxic situations, but should be a positive thing. I do have haste 2 on my beacons. I have haste 2. The fastest haste, the haste will go. Alright, let's drop off some items, and we'll go back and shear some sheep. We need more wool. We need to fool villagers another day. Might do that tomorrow. Let's see how far I get on the lawn tonight. Oops. Up. Dude, I understand. I understand having to wear your own pants, man. Well, you wear the pants in this family, you know? You gotta literally wear the pants. You have to get up in 3 hours. Go to sleep. Stop watching the stream. Have a good night. Yeah, I understand that feeling. I live by myself now. I really appreciate it. But when I have people come over, I'm like, dang, I actually have to like make myself look presentable. And make the, clean the house a little bit. I had a roommate in college that whenever he got back to his dorm room, like we shared a room. So there was just a room smaller than the size of the room I'm in now. So not that big of a room, okay? And whenever he would get in his room, he just took his shirt off. Like, it doesn't matter if he was going to sleep or watching TV or reading a book or studying. Like, as soon as he got in his room, the shirt came off. And he was like a really scrawny guy. It wasn't even like a muscle thing. And so like it made me really uncomfortable because it was like, why the heck are you just walking in the room? He would just walk in the room, lay down his books, take his shirt off, get on the bed, and act like everything is normal. And it's like, I understand some people sleep more comfortably, like, without a lot of clothes on, but it was really weird. Captain, I've been there, dude. My mom would do the same exact thing. I remember, like, when I was home for Christmas and stuff, I would clean my rooms before I go back, and she would like come down there and say, "Are you done cleaning?" And I'd be like, "Yep," and she would go, "Mm-hmm," and then she would leave, and I would come back like a day later, and like the whole room would just be like empty, and she had like taken everything out and stuff. That's just mom sometimes. That's just how it is. And then I had one roommate that never cleaned. And he was disgusting. I could talk forever about that guy, but it's not. And then my third roommate was normal. Very normal guy, very nice, very quiet and clean and well spoken. I liked that guy. I don't think he liked me as much, but I got nothing against him. He's a nice guy. Might have to make a sheep farm and AFK overnight or something. This is slow. Alright. We got enough to do something for a little bit. You get a housekeeper? That's pretty cool. I cannot afford a housekeeper, that's for sure. I say I keep my house pretty clean. I definitely didn't in high school, but when I like went to college, I got a lot better at it. I don't even know how much it would be to have a housekeeper, like how much it would cost for me to have a housekeeper. I feel like it would be a lot, and that's not even worth me looking it up. Because my budget definitely wouldn't even get close to that. Slave labor is real. Yeah, culturally, I think though the like supply demand of labor is different too. Like you have a point. Janitorial work here is like kind of looked down upon, so it's like expensive type of thing. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But I'm sure you understand. You've lived here in the U.S. You kind of know. I don't mind cleaning. I actually like cleaning in general. Like it's kind of relaxing, oddly. I don't dread cleaning really. some people dread cleaning because it's like a part of their like depression. But for me, it's like the opposite. Like if stuff isn't clean, I get depressed. It's like, well, I guess some people work like that too. But it's like I get anxious if stuff isn't clean. So like I clean it so that I don't get anxious. But like if I go into someone's house or something, or my house is really messy, it can make me anxious. People in the US hate doing dirty jobs. I don't want to do dirty jobs. I don't blame them. So that was like one strip halfway. Gosh, this is gonna take so long. This might be one of those things where I start and have to come back to it. Yeah, $400 a week's not bad. I mean, doing something without a college degree, it's not bad. Especially in 2010. Alright, the lawn. It's coming along. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for stopping in. Does the... Oh, crap, I fell. Does the inflation add up, though? It's like, I get that it's inflated, but does it actually equate to more money, or is it just inflation? Because I don't know how well it translates. Alright, I gotcha. It's like Japanese, or it's like yen to USD is inflated, but doesn't really mean that much more because of how stuff is priced. It's just priced more, you know. And then, but if you compare it to like Mexico, it's like the other way around. It's like it goes up. Stuff is priced lower and it's inflated, so you actually can get more out of your money, which is a weird concept, but that's how it works. Or so I've heard. Dang. That's crazy. I hear people, like, there's a lot of anecdotes of people doing that, like, all the time in the US. Like, coming to the US, making money, and then, like, leaving. I just hear that a lot. I don't know if, like, well, I say a lot, I mean, like, I don't know. When I was growing up, I just would hear, like, people say that they did that, or let's say someone immigrated here and bought a business in my town, then they would say like, oh yeah, we can work here for X amount of time and then sell it and then go back and retire. We can retire in like, you know, 8 years or something. It's like, what the heck? That's nuts. I just remember hearing stuff like that, like growing up. It's kind of weird. Meanwhile, I live like, I live pretty paycheck to paycheck. I do work for like a non-profit organization. I don't work for like a corporation or anything like that. So like I'm going to get paid less just because what I'm doing, but or like the company I'm working for. But I don't know. I saw an ad today for a job with the same credentials that I have that pays $10,000 a year more, and I was like, man, that 10 grand would be very nice. It's honestly easier than what I'm doing now. But I feel like for me to switch a job within 5 months of me having the job is like really kind of lack of character. I don't know. I feel like I should stay at this job for at least a year before I jump ship for more money. I feel like it's just the right thing to do. And I know on the flip side of that is that I'm completely disposable to a company. Like, I am just completely disposable to this company, but I don't know. I in good conscience couldn't do that. If it was more money, if it was like 15 grand, I'd probably do it. But for 10, I don't know. I don't know if that 10 really helps me that much in the long run. I mean, yeah, I would, but I don't know. I would hate the job though. Like it would be super boring and not challenging at all. It would be very, very boring. Very, very not challenging. I would not want to go to work. I think at least like the job I have now, I like the people I'm working with, and they're all really nice. And They all seem like really good people, and we all get along for the most part. And what I'm doing is like, the work I'm doing is challenging. Or not hard, but it's like, it actually pushes me a little bit, which I like. I feel like if I took this other job that pays better, I would just be like dead inside all the time and unappreciated. But I don't know. I don't have that job, so I can't say for sure. That's how I feel anyway. So we might see this time next year. Well, I'm probably gonna just keep my eye open when my lease comes up, because if something pays 10 grand more higher, I'm gonna take it. I couldn't be unhappy for 10 years. Like, I understand that mindset, but I saw my parents go through that, and I don't know if I could do that. But everyone's path is different, so maybe what's right for you isn't right for me, vice versa, you know? I don't know. I feel like I need to be doing something that I'm really passionate about, or my problem is I actually enjoy so much stuff. It's hard for me to not find, like today I was doing line attending work. I was basically doing retail stuff, like telling people where to go and like counting heads and stuff like that, and it was actually kind of rewarding in its own sense, like even though it wasn't what I went in to do today. We were short staffed, but I don't know, it was fine. I didn't mind it. I don't know if I would want to do it every day for a year or for a month, but doing every once in a while doesn't bother me. I find most of the time it's not the job that people hate, but it's just the people they work with and the boss, you know? Yep, I understand that. You've invested time and stuff. I mean, if you're really unhappy, it's never too late to find something else. But I completely get that, like, rabbit hole thing. I get that. If you really are passionate about something else, I believe that you can make it work. It may not be as cozy or comfortable, but you'd be happier. But that's not, you know, if you can tolerate what you're doing, then most people would say just keep doing what you're doing. So I don't know, different for every case, you know. For a long time I was going to be like a pro musician, and I didn't. I was good enough to. I am good enough to, but I just chose not to. I actually got offers, and I just didn't do it. I didn't want to travel all over the coasts and all over the US for not as much money as I'm making now. If that makes sense. Like, it pays the same I was making now, but like, you have to do 3 shows a week. So 3 shows, 3 to 4 days a week, you're like in a van traveling somewhere. Or in a plane. And I was like, that's miserable. It's like, get up Thursday morning, hop in a van, ride in a van for 12 hours. Stuff like that. I was like, man, I can't live like that. Repeat that times 4 and then do that every weekend or every week for the entire year. It's like, nah, I kind of like just going to work and leaving work. Not that glamorous, but I appreciate the little things. but if a pro band offered me good money, I would probably take it. Like really good money. But there's not a whole lot of money in bluegrass anyway. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I actually have an intern starting in a week and a half. I'm kind of excited. I've had like interns work for me before, but this is going to be the first like full-time 10-hour week and 10-hour week or more intern. So it should be kind of interesting. Usually they've just been like 2 hours a week interning, or they're remote, so it should be interesting. Oh yeah, I see. Well, at least we have technology. It makes it a little easier to connect with people, or that would be real hell, you know? I mean, long distance is hard enough, but FaceTime and stuff like that makes it a heck of a lot easier. But yeah, I've been there too. Why am I still collecting gray? Do I even need gray? It's really satisfying when the shear noises line up with the music. And it creates like this musical masterpiece. Wow, 35 people? That's crazy. I feel like that's a lot of people. That's more people than work in my entire company I work at. I mean, it depends what you're doing, if that's a lot of people or not. But to me, that feels like a lot of people, you know. If you're working at a warehouse, that might not be as many people, but still a lot of people. Well, that's pretty cool. Farming related, yep. Yep. That doesn't feel as like many people when you're talking about something on that scale. If that were like, you know, like a computer or something computer related, that'd be a lot of people. Like a design firm or like a computer science, IT, you know, something like that. It's like, dang, 35 people is a lot of people. But yeah, something where it's more labor-y, it's not quite as many. How much longer can I do this before I get bored? That is the real question. I'm going to end the stream here in a minute. I need to get ready to go to sleep. I got work again tomorrow, even though it's Christmas Eve, but I only work half day. I'll be able to take the rest of the day off, so that'll be nice. I wish I had a front porch. I live in a tiny apartment. I hope one day I'll be able to have like the necessities to actually like be able to move and stuff. All right. I think I'm at my limit of shearing sheep for now. Come back and do this another day. It's kind of satisfying because I just do little loops around and collect and hold down right click, so it's oddly satisfying, but at the same time I'm very tired of shearing sheep. Okay. I can't imagine being 50 miles from a town. I used to live about 25 miles from a town, and I thought that was pretty bad. I mean, it was pretty bad, but 50 miles, whew. It's pretty far. Alright. I'm going to end it there because I'm tired of working on this. I need to go to sleep soon. Thank you guys for tuning in, Captain, yet again, and I appreciate you guys tuning in and being here for the stream. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I might stream again around the similar time, maybe a little bit earlier in the day. I do have to run some chores tomorrow. I need to go out and get groceries and, you know, catch up with my parents and friends and stuff, make sure they're going to have a good holiday season. But beyond that, it's going to be pretty quiet. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. It's good talking to you. Take care, guys.